So what will be the agenda here? We have given the trainers introductions, and then we will be giving the student introduction. We are bypassing it. We will talk about a little bit about SAP itself. So it's a booming career. We will talk about that, how SAP is still a hot topic in the current scenarios, and what are the job outlooks into this particular segment. What are the salary trends, and what are the fields which is using SAP technologies. And we will talk about our course. We will give you the overview of this, how AI is working, what is SAP AI, and what are the different module covered into the SAP AI Master class. And then we will talk about what are the Genstar offerings and related to the LMS system and the LinkedIn learning community, which handled by Alok in a very efficient manner. So he has more than 1 lakh followers there, and he is more efficient at handling that. So we will be going to talk about that also. Okay. So we are given a student trainer introductions, and it is student introductions. We will see it later, and then we will talk about SAP. So everybody knows that SAP is a German software corporations, and it's been introduced by, this company has been created by the 4 of the IBM employees. And then what the SAP means is system, application, and products. Okay, so exactly, basically, as a developer, means people here along this particular webinar, we have different people. Some will be working as a developer, some will be working as a consultant. And I have started my developer as a BAP developer in HCM module. So that's where I got introduced. And when I got a chance to work as a SAP BAP developer, there's a huge talk about SAP itself. So I have started in 2015, and few of the people didn't get a chance to work on SAP, and they are regretting it. Okay, so basically it's a database solution. We have a unique way to store the data, and it handles different modules. I have worked in HCM. So HCM is the human resource management system. So that's going to have the payroll segment, which handles your payroll, and then which handles your leaves, which handles your appraisal circles. All has been handled in HCM, which becomes success factor later on. Then we have a FICO, which handles the finance, few of the modules, then we have EWM, then we have SDs, sales order management system, then purchase order management. So this means basically they have covered a different domain itself, and they have developed not only the what you can say, basically they have introduced SAP like this. So whatever the logical implementations we have into the different modules, they have been integrated into SAP database. And then we will talk about the journey. So this is how SAP, you can see it like it's a ERP solutions. Lots of people across the world use SAP, and it's a huge customer base. So you should keep this into the mind, especially those people who are working, have a 10-12 years of experience. They know the viability and the importance of SAP as a product. But those people who have joined, who are in the novice in their career, and they are just starting their career, they can also keep, it should be, they should keep this into the mind, that this particular segment of SAP, this will be a career boost if you will opt for SAP, and then what are the offerings we have for SAP. So any module you will check whether you want to be SD person, whether you want to be a finance person, whether you want from that HCM perspective. So you should have a domain knowledge, and then if you know the rules and logical implementations of all of this functionality across the domain, then you can opt for SAP. Okay. So itself, this is the history of SAP itself. It is founded in SAP. SAP has been founded in 1972, and in 1979, they have released this first ERP system, especially handling the financial accounting. And then in 1982, this company has been established in United States and have the office in Pennsylvania. In 1986, they have released their IPOs, and then that was being published. And then in 1992, SAP introduced the client server architecture and access system, the ECC client, which you will call it. And then in 2010, it requires the different companies like how, so SAP basically from 2010, they have procured different services. If you will see here, SAP Build services, they have procured across around 2020. So they have introduced low code, no code. Then few, I mean, in without around 2014, they have introduced S4 HANA. And then what you can say, also in 2022, they have restructuring their working plans and everything. So each and every month, if you would see across from 1972 to 2022, as you can see into this slide, this company has adopted the whatever the tailwinds coming to this sector. Whatever the biggest revolution is coming to the sector, they have adopted to this. And if you recently have knowledge about SAP TechEd happening at 25th and 26th, if you see, they have introduced SAP AI agent. So everybody is talking about that. So we will, this particular section is completely focusing on that. So each and every years they introduce SAP TechEd, and then in the TechEd they talk about all the latest adaptability which SAP does. Okay, so basically coming into the SAP job outlook of this in the SAP scenario. So basically, if you will see here, whatever the SAP AI consultant is getting the job offerings, it is around $1 lakh to $1.5 lakhs, and this is the median range of 125 mm, 1.25 millions per year. And then if you will see here, what is a means we have the core titles about the SAP AI consultant is that SAP core AI specialist, AI procurement consultant, which procure the AI services, and then basically the SAP AI driven system architects and implementation, SAP BDC itself, the product which they have developed recently, and then SAP S4 HANA AI development consultant. And when majority of the industry, SAP is growing in the sector of manufacturing, retail, financial services, healthcare, and oil and gases. So these are the particular top industry which is procuring for the SAP, because these are the different previous customers of SAP itself. So they have lots of requirement coming to this sector. So if you will see here, this is the salary trend itself. So basically they are earning approximately 1.25K dollars per year. So that is the median salary and the salary trends, and it is going to increase as the AI agentic AI will come into the picture. You will see this as the demands will grow, and as means the demand is more and the supply is less. You will see this will increase more and more as the time is spent. I mean, as we will see this, we can stabilize with all of the, because if you will see in the last 2-3 years, I'm giving you one of the aspects. So last decade, SAP has improved BDC. I haven't worked on BDC and data first, so but this is similar to this data. So establishment, and then in the same time they have introduced knowledge graph in S4 HANA. And then this year, before, means 6 months before, they have introduced Joule Studio. So we have procured that. And now in 2000, what you can say, sorry, in the December, they have, in this decade, they have introduced Agentic AI solution itself into the Joule Studio. So you can build the agent and everything. So this is how you can, it's a time where a lot of the things changing into the SAP ecospace, and you have to maintain a constant look on these changes, and you have to adopt with these particular solutions. Okay, so as you can see, these are the different segments where we have a finance and banking, manufacturing, retails, customers, healthcare products. So these all are the different segments which I have talked about. And in this particular segments, we have customers, of customers using SAP itself, and these all are demanding the AI, particularly that how we can leverage AI, agentic AI, and how we can use agentic automation itself. Exactly the term everybody is looking for is the agentic automation. So where we have a single point of orchestration about all of their logical flow, and means I can give you into the plain layman term that they need a simple chatbot or a simple means a central location or a control location from there they can handle all of their business. That is why they're looking for the artificial intelligence. So as a AI consultant, yeah.
Once ago, a couple of people have asked a little bit about Joule as well on the side, and how do I get started? So on your chat, for those people who will stay for a while, ask questions till the end, you will get a completely Joule training, not the free version, completely for free. I will post the code for that Joule training completely for free for everyone who stays late and has questions and all of that good stuff. And also, we'll throw in that, I think there is a 300-page guide on how to get started on SAP AI. I'm going to post that here. So please, on your chat, watch it, download it, whatever you want to do. Okay. Just want to, and I'm going to be interrupting a small bit here and there just because you guys have all these questions. Is that okay? I'm sorry.
Yes. Not an issue. No, not an issue. I mean, it is completely fine. Not an issue.
We will share that.
Okay, so basically these are the what you can say here, the different segments. Basically finance, manufacturing, procurement, education, research, means success factor, transportation, logistics. So these are the different fields which leverage SAP technology. And if we will see here, our core objective now, we are coming to the little bit of interesting part. So we will be talking about SAP Business AI pillars, ethics, and portfolio integrations, and then we will talk about SAP BTP AI, what is AI Core, what is AI Launchpad, and how internally SAP is handling this MLOps and deployment. So these are the internally handled scenarios. Everything means we are going to cover at this. And then the Gen AI, which is the most means right now everybody is focusing about Gen AI. So what is prompting? What are the LLMs? How you can leverage Gen AI Hub? So basically, Generative AI Hub is, if we will talk about, lots of people will be talking about what is Generative AI Hub. So basically, Gen AI Hub is a library, especially designed in Python, so that you can interact with your SAP BTP environment, and then you can build a custom third-party application and use the services like SAP HANA Cloud or SAP, all of the services integrated at one place, procured from SAP BTP, and you are building a custom solution, whether you're using a third-party application for means where you're using a front-end application using Fiori or a Bells app. So basically, it's a whole scenarios where especially procuring this LLM and everything come into the place. Okay, because if you will see, I'm giving you an example, how many vendors right now into the market which handle SAP Business AI is that, first of all, we have, everybody knows about OpenAI. OpenAI have their model, ChatGPT 3. Starting from GPT 3.5, 4, 4.0, now it is 5.1 reasoning models. Then we have a Cloud A, Anthropic, Sage US, Anthropic Cloud A, and then Gemini. These all are the service provider. So what they have done, that they have accumulated all of their resources, and you are procuring from SAP, from the SAP BTP environment. And what is the main advantage of doing that is, guys, your data will be not get exposed to any third-party vendors, especially if we will talk about GenAI LLMs, large language model, which we call it. So they consume your data. Without the data, means it is nothing. It's a simple co-pilot, which we will talk. Everybody's talking about Joule. So Joule is basically a co-pilot trained on SAP data, especially their support system. It's been trained upon those data, and then you can take a help about all of your users, issues. Whether you are a consultant building some use case for your consultant or providing some solution for that, you can leverage that. What are the tables we use and need to use? What are the T codes to access this data? This all kind of information. Or if you are a developer, as a Joule for developer, if you are building a CAPM application, if you are using what you can say, if you are a CAPM developer or a BAP developer, this all co-pilots are available, which will help you in doing the coding, which exactly the new term is called vibe coding. So that vibe coding is coming to the picture. Okay. And then if you will see here, 1 minute, just give me, and I'm sorry. And sorry, it is not possible to in 1 minute. Okay. So that is here. And then we have how we can create the prompts and use GenAI Hub, how we can implement RAG, orchestration, document intelligence pipeline. So RAG is like everybody means if I will have some time, I will show you that video. But means RAG is nothing but talking to your data into the simple languages. Everybody have a table, and for means lots of data, and you do reporting. Like in a app, you do the reporting. You just gather data from here and there, you consolidate the report, and then you do this manual analysis. But why not we have this, we use the power of this large language model which can talk to your data. So that thing we will deals with this. Then we will talk about Joule skills and automation AI agents, and then we will see few of the use cases where you procure, we will build artificial intelligence use cases. So this is all that we are going to cover. First of all, what he is offering in the sector of AI, and then how you can create the GenAI application using from GenAI Hub and how we can implement RAG, everything. Joule skills and AI use cases, especially means end-to-end use case where we will be using artificial intelligence to achieve some basics, means what you can say, basics automation. Okay, so basically this AI agent, if you will see here, Joule skill, it is agentic automation. The same thing you can build it into the low code, no code way, and same thing you can build it through a typical programmatical way where you can integrate the resources. Because if you will see, SAP BTP have 70, 80 resources. So if you want to procure the data from S4HANA, how you can fetch the data, then do some analysis on this, and then again doing some operation on top of this, and then again updating some of that, especially through chatbot itself, okay, or a single interface itself. So we are going to talk about that. Okay. Okay.
Quick question, if I can.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
While covering this whole topic, will you be doing into the system, or you will be covering into the PPT only?
No. This is not the purpose of the course. We are showing you that this is a particular question. This it means without the hands-on, how we were going to convey this whole thing. Our purpose is to enable you to do this particular whole means implementation through the hands-on. Okay, everything will be covered through the hands-on.
And will we get the system access also?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
You are going to show the system right now, correct?
We can show this system right now. I'll account this one. And so what we are going to procure and how this our server will be working similarly. So we are going to showcase that. Okay. And few of the material which SAP has provided, we will showcase that. And then in our servers, as we have the discussion, we will showcase that how we are going to.
Listen, can you slow down a little bit?
Sure.
Slow down a little bit. I know you're excited about this course and everything, but slow down because a lot of people here are, I cannot keep up with your pace. Thank you.
Okay. I was telling that we are going to showcase the SAP BTP trial account and few of the resources, which is going to be used into our system, first thing. And then we will enable our system, and then the whole participants will be going to use it. So we will showcase right now what we are going to procure and everything. And later on, the people will be going to how they are going to enable it. We will show into our servers that from the later on session, the same thing will be enabled into our servers. Right now, because this AI core, AI launchpad and everything incurs costs. So as a timelines when we will do the exact hands-on, the same thing will be provided in our system. Okay, you got an answer?
Yeah. Please proceed.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, since this is a demo, we'll show, like he said, he's going to show you how to procure all of that stuff. But when we actually start the training program, you will have access to the paid version of all of these. Because if we procure now, it costs a lot of money. So
exactly.
Hey, Alok, sorry to interject myself. So do you have a plan to start this training course?
Yeah, it's all there on your cohort.
Okay, because no, I had inquired and there will be no live training as such. Recorded versions only available. That's what I heard from your people. Yeah.
That is true. Our people should be telling you something else because the cohort we are sharing it's got the information on the start date, December 7th, Saturday and Sunday schedule. I'm posting it on the chat window right now.
Sure.
That's why I've been trying to share all the details with you guys. Here, take a look.
Perfect.
Yeah, so this is a precursor to your actual session. A lot of times students have, hey, I don't know what is going to happen. What is this? What is that? So that's why we have everything sorted. We will bring in the instructor. You like the instructor. You like what we have, all of that good stuff. And then you join the course, okay? There is a SAP AI Masterclass Training Cohort details. It has everything. Can I take over the screen for like 5 minutes?
Sure.
Just 5 minutes. All right. I'll be very, very quick. So this is the cohort we shared with each one of you. This particular link was shared with you right here. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Oh, right there. That's the link. That has everything. It's 2 to 2.5 hours each day. We try to keep it. 3 hours is where our duration is. But if people are okay, we'll go for 3. If not, we'll do 2.5. But in the beginning, we always start with 2.5. We go for 3. Then people wanted more. We go more. But that's the plan. That's the curriculum. Cohort, I'll show you. If you can see my screen, great. If you cannot, I can make it bigger. Please let me know. All right,
Yeah,
great.
good.
Awesome. So this is the cohort. It is a little intimidating because we put a lot of information, but you can directly go to this. Like if you want to go to the curriculum, click on it, and then it will go. But I'll go over each and every point. This is, I mean, these are just the basics. What is the high level coverage, prerequisite to the training? I mean, these are, you all already know, so I'm not going to go over all of this stuff. Here is the curriculum. I'll put it in the next line. Here is what the curriculum is all about. The roadmap is right there. Module 1, 2, 3, everything. Hours, what we will be covering for each module. Again, this session is shown as a PowerPoint, so you have a clear understanding of what we cover. We will show you all of this is going to be done on the system, all of it. So our training is almost 80-20 style, which is 80% on the system, 80% on the system, 20% theory. This is the course curriculum. And at the end, we'll do a capstone project as well. Most of it will be done by you. We'll guide you for 2 hours, what to do, what not to do. If you want to know a little bit about the trainer, it's right here. I don't know why. And then you will also receive a certificate of completion from us. And then this training will prepare you for this certification. As you all know, the new style of certification from SAP, that's going to go into effect, I think, November end or something like that. And here is the upcoming batch schedule. Here is the cost. If you want to pay in installments, there you can choose Klarna and Afterpay. Just click on it, make the payment. If you are logged in from another country like India, you can always ask for a different payment, UPI and Razorpay. You can choose Afterpay or Klarna if you want to make a payment using your installment options. Frequently asked questions are covered right there. And as you all know, we are a big corporate training company. 95% of our business is corporate training. We do these trainings because it's always requested. We have over masterclasses, business AI training for this, for that, all kinds of trainings coming up. But this is our catalog. I'll show you a little bit. We offer quite a lot of corporate trainings, everything under the sun we offer. We have our own servers we configure. So we are able to deliver trainings at that level. And I think most of you are already aware of our platform, which is the video platform, which has over 165 courses already. But again, that's not what I'm here for. This platform literally has every training program. And we have another 87 courses to be uploaded still. Every masterclass out there we've got, every business AI for finance, business AI for SCM, business AI for this, business AI for that. Those are all coming up courses. We will be posting all those coming up courses here very soon. This is our corporate training catalog. Again, I'm just showing you just so you know. And this is how we deliver the training. Now, where is the LMS link? Can I get it? Can I get it in the chat, private chat, please?
Yeah, quick question. Can I ask?
Yeah, please do. That's why I'm here.
So basically, like, this is really good content, and like a lot of people are looking for this particular subject, right? But let's say, what is the certification that you just highlighted that is all about the developer? Like, where the functional consultant fit in here?
I will hold on. Let me just open that first, okay? Let me just open that first, and then we'll go from there. So training.sap.com, get certified. They changed the whole thing here. So we are focused on generative AI developer certification. At this point, they only have this one certification.
But like a lot of functional consultant across the module, right? Not only finance, across sales and distribution and all. So where you want
to take, for now, you will be able to take this certification and clear it. But in the future, if certifications come up, you will be able to take different certifications as well. But for now, this is what we have from SAP, so you'll be able to clear it. This is what we are going to prepare you for as well at the end. But as part of the course itself, it's going to be way beyond this. Okay? Mm-hmm. And again, we are only doing certification because SAP asks. We all know certification is just certification. When it comes to work, it has no relationship with work, right? So we are just, because people ask this question, we are just going with that and preparing everybody for, at the end of the day, if you are going to go for that certification, well, you'll be good with this. And that's the only certification available. So we'll prepare you for that. But that's it. I hope I answered your question. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to explain you this LMS and then I'll take all your questions, please. Okay. So once you sign up with once you enroll and you're paid already, you will get access to a learning management system, which is built on Google's site. Sites are google.com. You can only access this if you're logged into your Gmail. As you can see on the left side, I'm already logged into Gmail. You will have access to this LMS. You can open it on any device, your cell phone, your tablet, your computer, laptop, whatever. I'll show you a little bit about this LMS. Server access can be accessed directly from here. You click the button, you'll be able to access this server. Curriculum will be explained. It's already explained here. Okay, we'll change this a little bit. It's not 30, it's 40 hours. All the materials are posted here. I'll show you. Again, ZaranTech builds all their material ground up ourselves. We don't show any SAP's logo, nothing. I do work with SAP. I come on their podcast, but we don't use their logos when we are building our material, nothing. Everything is built in-house by us, for us, or for our customers. We are a bespoke training company. We customize training programs. SAP's whole training is vanilla style training. It's one training for everybody. We don't do that. That's why we have a lot of customers coming through us for training, is because we customize that training program for them. So the first question we ask when we have to deliver a training is, who is it for? Why is it for? That's it. That's when we start training program. And then we design a curriculum around your business and around your, upskilling for your team. And then we deliver the training. Again, we are a bespoke training company, which that's what we do. But this is not about that. I'm just showing you all the content we prepared for this course. So this LMS is already done. Okay. I'll show you an assessment also. This is, again, part of the masterclass, all these documents, everything you're going to get. Okay. Hey, I want to apologize, Bhargi. I didn't want it to just come in and take over your session like that. But I'll be.
No, this is more important. Sorry. Hello. I think this is very important.
Okay. It is, but he's got the knowledge of what he's doing, then I have knowledge, right? So this is we have already prepared all of this stuff. As you can see, lab documents are still yet to be uploaded. They will get uploaded here. Server details will be posted here.
Hey, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training. That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands-on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features: bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in-house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
When your trainer shares any material, it will come here. Every session is video recorded. Since we have not started yet, the video recording is not here, but I can show you another LMS which will help you. So I'm going to show you SAP Joule training we did on August 2025. Video recordings are right here. It just shows up like this, okay? Just showing you because, this one has not started yet. You will have access to these video recordings. Nothing on our computer, on our system is downloadable or accessed if you do not have internet access. Everything is SaaS. If you don't have internet access, you cannot access, I can't do this, I can't do that. You cannot take our training programs. It's pretty simple. Everything we do is cloud-based. We don't have anything, server access is also through RDPs. We do it through GUI sometimes when the client asks, but most of them is always like this. Okay, now I'm ready for your questions. So I have explained the LMS, I have explained the program, I have talked about the cohort. I can take questions. Please do.
Hi, Alok.
Okay. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, that lady. Yeah, please, go ahead, please.
Alok, what's the total duration of this course?
40 hours. 40 hours.
40 hours. And we are going to cover in a day, how much is time?
It's Saturday and Sunday, 3 hours each day.
Okay.
I'll post the details one more time here. so you can take a look. Everything is posted in your chat. I will go ahead and do that. Support team, if you can help me out a little bit, that'd be great.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, now I have seen it. Okay. Okay, Alok. Yeah, and Alok, this access to this recording will be lifetime, or is there any particular
No,
duration?
1 year.
1 year.
Yeah,
Okay,
our platform is valid for 1 year. But for example, please understand this. Our agenda is not to limit your access to things for unlearning. Okay, our agenda is to make sure that you learn. But if you ever go to any tech company and be like, hey, what is that one thing you calculate which makes you a successful educational institute? The biggest thing is completion rate. Udemy's completion rate is less than 5%. So being said that, we push you. So that's why we limit you, saying that, hey, we have done 6 months also, so people study, and we don't depend on the recordings. But just in case, you have some emergency, something happen or whatever, let us know. We will extend it. It's not a big deal. Okay. It's not like that, which we just want you to know that it's limited, so you finish things and move on, because that's what's going to help you. Ultimately, it helps us. All right?
Yeah. Got it. And as a functional consultant, is there any prerequisite that we should know Python or something to complete this course? Or
I don't know about that prerequisite.
So yes, little bit of programming language you need here and there, but that is not a boundary for that. A small knowledge of that when we will implementing that concept or something like that, you will need it. Okay. But anyhow, if you don't know the programming, it will be not an issue because you are understanding the architecture whole and whole, that whatever the components I need to use. So it will be better for you people to know about those particular criteria, how it is getting implemented. Okay.
So when you say programming, which programming you're referring to? ABAP or Python? Okay.
Python ABAP. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have any kind of tutorial just in case where they don't know, and then we can share it with them totally free of cost? If you don't, I can get it.
We can share any SAP material will be fine or something like that.
Related to the programming side, Python.
Right now, yes, we can share, but right now, if you want to see this, right now I can share it. But we can showcase the video, but I can't share the what you can say code for that. Means I can showcase the demo.
Okay, sounds good.
So Alok, since many features are not yet available from SAP itself, that is for the creation of Joule agents using Joule Studio and all, so we won't be having that in our this learning system as well, right?
It will be available.
Okay.
1 minute. If you will see here, we are talking about this, like how the rack works, how the orchestration works. So you should know about this term, how the rack works. So you should get familiar with this term. And then you should know that whatever the SAP component especially is we can use to have the services. So in the perspective of database, what is vector engine? Like how we can store our data into the form of vectors. And then how we can store our data into the form of knowledge graph, how we can use LLM. So all these LLM or AI concepts, SAP has centralized across AI Launchpad. So these two only things will keep into the picture, and little bit of knowledge you will have about the agents. Okay, so think about this right now. If you will figure it out that right now what my process is end-to-end process is doing. So like SAP Signavio is doing process mining. So what are the bottlenecks of this? So everybody is looking for the automation itself. So you have to figure it out. Either you are using any tool for doing that, or either you have have a knowledge of end-to-end process. And then you can build it through Joule Studio also. If you integrating with HANA database, then what tools if you want to utilize it, like if you have some certain functionality I'm giving you to the, first of all, you have gathered all of this information through a chatbot. Now you want to send this information to your, or what you can say, to your senior. Then how I can do the same task, same automation using SAP build process automation or a similar kind of automation. So you have to understand whatever the SAP BTP components like SAP build, okay, if you have whatever the API you need, whatever the integration you want. So you should have a little bit of knowledge about each and every perspective, and then you will come to the solution that, okay, I can build this solution efficiently when we need this task. Okay. So yeah.
Bhargav, can we continue with the demo PowerPoint, please?
Yes.
Okay. A lot of people, we can take all those questions offline as well, but yeah, go ahead, please.
Okay. Okay.
There is a last slide which talks about the curriculum itself. I mean, people want to know why is that curriculum is covered the way it is covered. What are the details you're going to go into? What type of capstone projects you're going to talk about, or maybe a live project. All of that stuff. So yeah, please go ahead. I'll mute myself. Go ahead.
Lots of curiosity in the mind of people. I totally understand this because this is little bit new. So I totally understand it, but everything will fit into the place once you will go deep down into this. Okay. Starting with this, first of all, you should have a little bit of knowledge about what is SAP BTP and a little of cloud development knowledge, that whatever the component we need and how we can deploy a project into SAP BTP, Cloud Foundry knowledge, or how to create a destination of the application and everything you should have in that place. And then little bit of small concept. Also, I will tell that AIML concept not required, only what is LLM. You don't have to go into architecture, only LLM, and then whatever the capabilities of LLM right now we have in this scenario. Okay, then little bit of knowledge about Python. Also, if you don't know about the Python knowledge, you can have this through vibe coding, just generating the code and everything getting to the place. Then we will briefly talk about the capabilities of S4 HANA, like what is HANA Vector Engine, how we can leverage it to build a custom application, and then the last and foremost thing, how you can integrate the system through APIs. Okay, so basically any application you will make, it has a 3 component: front end, back end, and the APIs. So especially how you can create the APIs and how you can build the pipelines of the data, not only for the data pipelines, also how you can trigger the LLMs from this particular APIs and get the results and everything that will be discussed. Okay. So who should take up this course, like SAP developer, architect? We can take the question later on. Just let me complete this slide. Okay. Yeah. Just give me half an hour so to complete this. So basically, we are targeting SAP developers, architect, especially in the BTP, and then they should have the knowledge, especially if you are not little bit well versed with AI, we will enable you with whatever the component we have with the AI, and then we will discuss about that. Then what you can say, we are targeting all the professional which have AI knowledge, and then who is talking about that, then business analyst, consultant, and the technical leads who are going for SAP certifications. So these are our target audience. Okay, so first of all, I think Alok has talked a lot of things about the training benefits, so I'm skipping this slide. So basically, evolution of AI, what means is the main thing. So first of all, you should take this, that AI is not a big new concept. It has been introduced in 1942, and the father of AI is called Alan Turing, which has developed one of the beautiful application. And if you want to see that, the imitation game is the exact thing. So basically, AI is the thing that you should make the people to, you should make not the people, you should enable the machines to take the decision. Getting my point? So taking the learning from the examples or learning from unlabeled data, if it is coming to the conclusion where our human mind is not perfectly enabled to, what you can say, to handle the complex pattern among the data, that's why this AI come into the picture. Okay, like the first AI tool which has been made by Alan Turing, it has been made to decode the German code, who are coming to UK to bombard them. So Alan Turing is a UK scientist who have developed this particular tool that decode the German messages and come to the conclusion, so where will be the next German attack. So this is how AI come to the picture. So handling the complex pattern. Okay, this is the evolution of AI. And if you will talk about this, AI started with ML, machine learning, then deep learning come into the picture, all the evolutions. Then what you can say of step come into the picture, where we have lots of what you can say a capability to be built to understand the context, especially when we will talk about natural language. So especially artificial intelligence have one section called NLP, natural language processing, where we have to deal the language. Not only that, to deal with the images also. So based on the requirement, the system evolved from handling the images, handling the predictive, handling the data, structured data, handling the unstructured data, and coming to the conclusion to learn the context. Okay. So earlier, I have totally focused upon this. It's a completely rule-based. So when you will be developing some chatbots, you should have rule-based logic defined to that. Then machine learning era, and now modern AI era which you are seeing right now, it has lot of component of generating the context, whether you are generating the simple written language, whether you are generating the image. Yes or no? Have you seen all of this tools flooded into the market who are generating the images, who are editing the images? These all are the revolution of only 2 years when generative AI come to the picture. Okay. So this is the modern AI looks into the picture, and it's completely changed the players into the game. Okay. So last 3 years back, we will be only dealing and only means we are dealing with the structured data, like you have a house pricing predictions. Okay. You have a salary predictions model. Okay. And then some of the models doing this image analysis, but on the coming into the generative AI where transformer exactly come to the picture, it can generate a lot of things. Okay. And basically this is how large language model come into the picture. Okay. So what you can say here right now, if you will see here, generative AI is a means it's essential. Everybody is looking onto that, and I, as per my experience, if you are well versed with, I will not go into the numbers which is written into the slide. I'm telling you, if you know the generative AI, your value will increase, especially agentic AI. If you can correlate your work with Gen AI, you are the top of your level. Okay. Okay. So this is how everybody is looking for generative AI concepts, like means, how much we can leverage it, that in they are used in means if you are a developer, lots of the tool into the market which is helping you into this particular code generations, into helping the means helping to do coding. But I will talk about the SAP context, because your data, your enterprise data into is in SAP or any other database. So SAP is developing some of the products for their customer, those who can leverage and build the applications which can automate all of this process, whether you are working in a finance or whether you are working in a purchase. If you want to deal with some analysis, if you want to automate some process of approvals, some sales order approvals. I'm not from the consultant background, so I don't want to talk much about this. You have to figure it out. But if you will see here, all the process which you are previously following, where the interest is in the real data, how we can do this automation, how we can do this decision making. So this all things is being handled and used by generative AI. Okay, so this is what we have talked about. This is we have the rule based AI, we have predictive AI, we have a generative AI, and then we have agentic AI system, which we are right now talking about, and all of these things has been enabled. So we will not talk about this stick right LLMs. We will talk about a little bit. Let me see this. So in exploring the evolution of AI, so first of all, what we have done using this enterprise context, that it means how we means that what I'm trying to tell you for the last 5 to 10 minutes. Using this enterprise AI, we can reduce the time spent on the routine task. So whatever the means of hours we are spending on the routine task, that is getting means decreased. And if you will see here, RPA has a huge market. For before coming to 2023, everybody is talking about RPA. We have the different solution across this UI path, and then automation anywhere, Blue Prism. These all are the tools into the market which help to bring the enterprise automations or your desktop automations, like filling of your Excels and everything. Now they have to again think to the agentic AI, because generative AI LLM which we have introduced, they have the capability to do all of this. Also, on top of it, you are doing the automation. Once you do the automations to gather your information, what the real decision making you are taking on this? Because let us say previously, if for approval, you want to send an email to your seniors to get the approval after doing all of this data analysis and getting the approval through email. Why not we have a system which will do all of this analysis? First of all, gather the data, analyze the data, draft the mail, send it to the final decision making is into the human hand. But the time consumed here, it is really drastically reduced. Okay. So sorry, also by enabling this, we improve the user experience in doing this and handle by the natural language. So if you will design this kind of system, so your customer base is also increasing. Okay. getting my point? That's why everybody's pupil is looking about agentic automation itself, not agentic AI, agentic automation. I will tell according to my experience. Okay, so here is the real impact of this. I have given you lots of example, like if you will see here in the customer services, like all the support system which you will see, all the BPO market which was there 10 years before into India, they completely changed to chatbots which handle the routine queries. Okay, and you will see a lot of this into the different application or a different company which you trust. If you are going for Airtel, now if you have some issues related to your internet connectivity, they have introduced this chatbot which can directly optimize your bandwidth if you have facing some internet issues. I'm talking from my perspective. So AI has completely changed the customer services. Coming to finance, so we have all of this analysis of not only the predictive analytics, the use case which I have shown you. SAP itself is SAP, if you will see news, SAP is going to introduce 1,000 agent into this particular years of 2026 to enable the consultant to ease out the business. Okay, so from predictive analytics to do the analysis of credit management, or to release some particular analysis of tax regime calculators, everything will be going to be handled into finances. Then in supply chains, it is not a silos thing, right? It can be used like it can be used to optimize your inventory, which particular item we should order, which particular item if we have the sales in this month as this, what is, they will predict that what the seasonal requirement for particular product is going to increase in the month of, let us say we have an increase of what you can say demand of what you can say cold drinks into the months of May or June, because it's a hot summer in India in that time, or the demand of AC increase. So what products demands will increase? You don't have to do any rule-based analysis on top of this. This all can be handled into handling the inventories into the supply chain business, and it will get intelligent day by day using this AI agent. Now in HR, if you have also observed, few of the companies are adopting to this. They are adopting into the hiring business. Now your resumes is filtered on AI agents. They are they're analyzing your resume, matching it to your job description, and then if you are fitting into this, then once final call will be still done by the HR. But if you will see in 1-2 years, this is also handled by the AI agent, completely autonomous system. Okay, and doing all kind of application on top of this. Okay, so all of this here is that what means now, this is how everybody knows that why AI matters is that first of all it will means how you can adapt to this particular technology. This is the first thing. Second thing is that you should have the understanding that how the different components of AI come into the pictures to means how you can leverage it. First of all, means you should know the capabilities of LLM itself. So I will be very specific to generative AI. So how you can use LLMs. Everybody's using the ChatGPT, but how you can build some application like that? Why not I build application who can read the reports? Still, you are using the LLM, but you are a customer. You are not going to ChatGPT. You are creating a custom application and generating the revenue. Like I just create a application where the people will come and send their information. So I have these diseases and this disease, and this whole agentic AI system, you have built automation which can go to the doctor, schedule the appointment, it will pay for your account, and then your only thing is to do is that you have to go to the hospital for cure of the problem. Okay, so this is how you have to broad your perspective and think into the same way where we can approach all of this activity efficiently, and we make the life easier for the person. So everybody is looking for that, whether you are doing the business, whether you are an entrepreneur, all of them are looking at the same perspectives, how we can use AI to empower this. So for that, you should know the exact capability of artificial intelligence. Okay. So this is in our SAP Masterclass we are going to cover. First of all, we are going to covered this AI fundamentals, what was in machine learning, why there is a need to move to generative AI. And then we will talk about Joule Copilot and which Joule Copilot is going to use the AI. And then we will talk about SAP Gen AI models completely to Agentic AI. Then we will talk about SAP AI Launchpad AI course and this integration with the BTP integration. Then we will see this, how you can enable Joule Skill Studio from what you can say from Pro Code AI way. Then we will see this, a very important key terms is that how this intelligent document processing and automation can happen. And then we will see few of the capstone project where we can enable artificial intelligence into a real world scenarios where we can extract the data from some company. We will analyze those data and then we will come to this scenario that whether we want to, what you can say, make a final decision using AI. So basically we will be focusing one of the capstone project called Agentic AI, so that you will see. Okay. So Alok has talked about.
We can take questions now. If people have lots of questions now that, just 1 second. I'm actually posting a couple of email IDs. If you have any other questions, you can always ask that. And for those of you who waited, I will be posting the course for SAP Joule completely free and a coupon code for you. All right. Go ahead and raise your hand for questions. Awesome. All right. Let's take the questions then. The first person is
so as many of us also have similar questions, since I also belong to functional area of SAP, being having 16 years of experience. Now when I'm hearing this, and since you have already mentioned that only this particular certification is available at the moment, and the training is more not just about this certification but much more. But then when I'm hearing a lot of terms you hear, which is, more of technical, though I actually wish to take this course up as soon as possible, to upgrade my skills. But again, there's a question mark, like how effective it is going to be, or what all other, preparation I'll have to do along with this, to attend this and have a proper hands-on and say that, yes, I'm certified, and not just certified for the next namesake, but yes, I do carry the experience as well now. I can guide my juniors or help my client.
First of all, you know the component. Okay. And then what you can say, you know the component of SAP and how you can utilize it. And so you should have a knowledge of that. And then you should be familiar. I will keep a separate session where we can, whatever this means, if you will see here, I will share some of these videos where SAP, how AI has been used into the different scenarios. If you are from where, which domain you are?
I am from SAP SCM.
Okay, so basically means what I can do for all of these consultants which are there, I will formulate some of the problem statement. Just go through this course and I will come to that if you are going for, let us say you are from SAP HCM and then you will be using success factor, I will make a...
Sorry, hold on. It's not HCM, not human capital. It is supply chain management.
Okay. Supply chain. Any domain, you just list it out. I will make approximately 10 of the use cases which you can build on top of your current work. I'm not going to implement that. Implementation will be real time, but I will give you the 10 of the use cases which were after the end of the session. Means still we have the time. So we will build some 10 of the intelligent use cases, which you can implement using these components. Okay. So you can leverage that thing. So how you are going to use S/4HANA for system or whatever the current logic you have, how you can create the agent for on top of that. Either you give me the problem statement or I will come off with my particular. Able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so in the same sense, we can help you that, especially the functional consultant which is going to take this course. From their domain itself, I will formulate the implementation of problems and bottlenecks in the current day-to-day work which you are going to this. So that will help you, and especially you will need this particular components to get enabled. Okay, so I have this problem statement.
Hey, let me interject and I'll tell you something, guys. All of you who have joined here, I'll give you something very good. Okay, what I feel like a lot of you guys have coming from a functional side, and which is amazing. A few are from the technical side as well.
What sets ZaranTech apart in SAP corporate training? It's our unique blend of expertise and innovation. We offer customized courses tailored to each client's needs, ensuring relevant, targeted learning. Our vast trainer database brings you wisdom from the best in the field. Need resources? Access our extensive training material repository anytime. We are all about measurable results, providing detailed student metrics to track progress. And we don't just teach, we build community. Join our thriving social media network, connecting learners beyond boundaries. With ZaranTech, you are not just training, you are transforming your SAP expertise.
This course is the beginner course for that generative AI, learning SAP plus AI, how, where, what, all of that stuff. Now, I know some of you are from Commerce Cloud, GRC, or, SCM, FI, whatever. Tell me about your situation. Send me an email. Okay? We will conduct a session just for you, give you step-by-step roadmap for you. Showcase your LinkedIn profile. Send us your resume. No cost. We're not going to charge anything for you. Okay? It's all, the coupon is working, Venkata. It's working perfectly fine. You might want to sign in. It's a free course. If you want, I can show you right now. Give me 1 second. Do you want me to show you my screen?
I have just enrolled. It's working.
Yes, it's working. Able to access. Amazing. Here is the thing, guys. You don't have to join our course. You don't. You don't have to pay anything. If you have any question, as you know, I post the most amount of content on LinkedIn than anybody else. My guides are the most popular guides ever. Okay? I will help you. We will help you. As a team, we will help you. Okay? Showcase your profile. Tell us about you. Send us your resume, about your experience, your LinkedIn profile. Be like, hey, I need to know this. We will help you. Okay? Don't have to pay $1 single to us. When you feel like you want to continue with this course because it is a part of your roadmap to learning AI, perfectly. At that point, you can make a payment and join this course. Or later on, you can join the course, okay? So my email, normally I don't share, but go ahead, take this down, alok@ZaranTech.com. That's my email. Go ahead and do that. And for those of you, just give me 1 second. I want to show you something. Give me 1 second. Bhargik, can I take over the screen if you don't mind? Bhargik, hello? Oh, yeah.
Sure, Alok, sure.
Okay. You keep going in and out. It's all good.
No, I was not talking. I was trying to unmute this. It was not working.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. So just want to, 1 second, showcase something quick. I know a lot of you are posting these questions. Hey, I need use cases I need Commerce Cloud. I need this. I can't give you all of this here right now. Like Zakir Hussain, you asked me this question. I'm from MST domain. What's my roadmap to learning? What are some of the use cases? Send us an email. Because it cannot be answered in one shot right here. I cannot showcase everything to you right now, okay? Or not even Bhargik can show you, okay? So we will take our time guiding you in that process, okay? So send us an email, drop us that email with a lot of details about you, what you're doing, how, and one of the person asked this question, I'm being pressured by my company to learn this. So how I can use all of that. Amazing question. Post that. Send us that question. We will connect with you and we'll help you, okay? No. Don't post your email ID here, please. It's not going to help. We're not going to take that down. You send us an email. You take the initiative to do that. All right. So what I was going to show you is these are all our upcoming guides we're working on. Each guide is about 400 to 500 pages. We're working on all these guides. Just wanted to show you. And since I just posted this guide, which is 281-page guide, we launched with the Devraj, and some of you have downloaded, but you can see each one of these guides are like huge amount of guides. So all these guides are upcoming. As you can see, some are done, some are ready for review. We have at least 3 senior SAP consultants review this before we post it online for you guys. So there's about 40 some guides here. So we will be posting that for you all, okay? And as you know, my profile, if you don't know, that's me. And we'll also post our learner community, so you can access that.
Look, my request is pending since long.
What request?
LinkedIn.
What request? Hello? What
LinkedIn request?
Oh, I just have limited LinkedIn requests here. I just have I mean, I just have limited requests, so the 30,000 expires. I can
I
show you.
understand.
No, I will surely take the time to accept. So if you see, I've got like 5,800 pending requests, and then they only limit us to 20, 30,000 requests, So, but I will surely, I apologize. It's just too much, my inbox is at least 200 messages in a day. But anyways, that's my problem, not yours. I will surely accept that. Okay. And
Sure.
if there is anything I can help you with, we will surely help you. Again,
Appreciate.
I keep telling you that our goal is not like, okay, get this demo and
I
get all
understand.
that $699 from you and give you nothing. We give everything first, and then if you like it, you join.
Yeah.
If you don't like
Yeah.
it, don't join. It's all good.
I know.
So
Yes, teaching and sharing is something wherein we don't expect anything initially. Definitely, we first want to give. Definitely, we get it. We get in return.
and thanks for that. It means a lot. All right, let's take some questions. Okay,
Thank you.
unmute and ask your question, please.
Hey, thank you, Alok. So
Yeah.
I asked the same question on the chat also, but like this course is really good in the depth that I see for the developer. And like you already highlighted that you're going to help to the functional consultant also, right? But other than this training cost, like you also said that regarding the system access. So help us understand like how you are seeing, let's say during the course, we want to have the access to the system. Let's say, for example, AI core or business AI use cases, whatever is available in the specific areas, or BTP, or what else, like Joule, right? So like couple of components from the system access wise, what is the cost that we should be targeting other than the training cost?
So your training, which is whatever the cost we showed you, includes all of that stuff. So if
So
we
that does include the system access to BTP, business AI, AI core, and the for the training.
I will leave it to. So whatever is needed to cover this course and the curriculum, everything is covered as part of the training for you. Okay, everything, all of that server. So if Bhargik, if you want to go into detail and tell them what is the server going to have, please do.
Okay, so basically, if you will see here, basically all of this component will require SAP AI Launchpad and AI Core subscription in SAP BTP, as for HANA subscription, and then SAP Joule subscription. Getting my point. So all of this will be covered in as for HANA system, AI Core, AI Launchpad, and SAP Built Joule Studio subscription. That's it we will require for here, and you will get the hands-on top of this.
Yeah. So if you see like a 6 hour a week,
access to all of that.
Yeah. So let's say good. That is really good point. Thank you, Bhargik and Alok. Like, so we are looking at like 6 hour a week. So down the line, 1.5 month. So for 1.5 month, every attendees will have access to the required system.
That is correct. That is correct.
Yes. And then let's say if we want to increase that to, let's say 1.5 month is not enough for implementing something, learning and implementing something for a use case wise, right? So what is the cost that we are looking at after extending that access for a couple of months or 6 months or something like that? What
yeah,
do
sure.
you see
Absolutely.
here?
Absolutely. At that point, reach out. We can surely send you when we send after this conversation, after this demo, when we send you an email, we will send you those details. How about that? Okay. We'll draft it and
perfect.
send
That
it.
would be really good. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Now, support team, please take a note on that. Okay. When we send an email with the demo recording of this session and the trainer profile and all of that stuff, we will mention very clearly what all access you will have, like AI core and all of that good stuff your trainer just told. We will also mention what is the cost after your training's complete for you to keep it. Okay, 3 months, 6 months, 1 month, whatever. Sounds good. Excellent.
Sure.
All right, next person.
Yeah, so continuing with my question, right, which I asked for that AI-enabled SAP landscape, how to design it. Okay, so continue further on this topic. Okay, so recently my customer they moved to RISE platform. Okay, so I am exploring certain ideas for them. Okay, although it's not an automation, it's just an automation, but I would say it's a best practice. I would say. Okay, I'm giving them the idea about that extension suite, right, as a part of S4 HANA Clean Core strategy. Any application development on BTP, right? I'm proposing with the ideas for automated transport management and release orchestrations. Okay, for creating CI/CD pipeline for ABAP, artifacts, all those things. So I'm just thinking here Like now, if I want to infuse this SAP AI core, okay, Agentic AI, Gen AI, how can I leverage these things? This is what I am. If I get some idea, then probably I can explore from my end as well. So can you help
Absolutely.
me here? Where I can?
Do you want to take this offline and we can explain you one on one? That would be much beneficial, so we can go in detail.
Okay. So you want me to send out an email, Alok?
Please do, because we would want to not like finish it off in 5 minutes, right now.
Mhm.
Instead, we would take about 30 minutes to explain you and step by step. How about that? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
drop
sure,
us an
Alok.
email. We will take that question and we'll answer one on one to you. We'll call you, have a Google Meet session or a Zoom session, whatever, and then we'll explain you step.
Yeah,
Again,
that would be great, Alok. Yeah, that would be
again,
great.
there is no cost to it at all. Okay, I'm literally connected to. We have over 7,500 senior certified instructors who help us with training programs. We train about 250 consultants, SAP consultants every month. We also go to colleges in India, in US, and train their students as well. So we have huge amount of talent pool, good talent pool, who's ready to help. So yes, and we are actually building one of the biggest community after SAP's community, which is going to be launched here very soon. But anyways,
like everyone else said, I think for all the consultants who are very experienced, I think to some extent experience is working against them also, because you're way too experienced and things have changed a lot, right? So starting from 3.0 F or 3.1 H to 4.0 to 4.6 to ECC 5, ECC 6, now S/4HANA. Things have changed a lot. So for those people, I think what you're trying to do or how you're trying to help would be incredible, because it's unique journey for every individual person based on their experience, based on their forte, right? So they are functional consultants. They need to have a proper understanding of the baseline AI, and how it integrates. So creating a learning plan would be a unique thing to each person who is sticking around here. And I think that's where you will be huge value to them. And obviously, to some extent, it may come back as a business. It may not come back, right? And you said that right in the beginning. So that's where I would say that I'm no different than many of those who spoke already. A unique learning plan for me as well.
Absolutely. Geek, you want to take that?
Yeah, Naveen, sorry. So you're talking about as this transformation is going on rapidly, and specifically means people will be taking into the different domain itself. And what we can conclude with you that especially in everybody is enabling all of the services with artificial intelligence. So whatever the conventional way you are doing the thing, just on top of this, they are using the AI layer. So everything means from this means, as you can see, if you will go to the details of SAP Ticket also means they're enabling artificial intelligence. So you have to learn. If you are doing the same conventional way, the things will for the consultant will remain the same, but you have to bring the AI flavor. So this course is going to enable you that. Okay. So
I mean,
if you are,
it's going to get you started, right? Get you started. Yes. Okay. I mean, it's not the one course which will do everything for you. It'll get you started, and then later on you can have more courses specific to like business AI for finance, business AI for procurement, business AI for this, business AI for that. All of that stuff will go much deeper.
Yes, Alok, exactly.
Yeah, and I think you both said it, and that's where it kind of gets to the technical part, right? For example, itself, we saw a list of about 21 courses, right? Different AI courses. Yeah. So what gels and what is required, right? For function, for example, FI or BTP consultant or SEM or O2C, right? There has to be a kind of a baseline to inherit their skills and amalgamate that with AI to kind of project and step up and do the work for the clients, right? In a consultant's capacity. That's where the challenge part is, and that's where the help is needed, because it's too generic and it's too much, and it's changing too fast as well, right? So that becomes in a way sometimes demotivating also, because you start learning, for example, RPA, like, you can talk right now, but RPA, the amount of discussions that were happening on RPA was way too much few years ago versus right now. I'm not seeing a lot of RPA talk, because now Agentic AI may be overtaking some of this stuff. I don't know. So key thing is that being at the right place with the right learning, right? And with the right knowledge. And that's where I think each one of us that I'm listening here is having challenge. There's 20 plus courses here alone, right? Like you can spend almost like 800 hours learning all these things.
Yeah, not that it's all for all these courses are for everyone, but yes, these are courses where I mean, the starting point is the course which you are right now in. This is the starting point. That's why
Okay.
we wanted to. We also took our own sweet time coming up with courses because we were all over the place ourselves. Doing this course, that course, but then we were like, okay, we have so many questions coming up, and most of the question was like, I need a roadmap. Where can I get started? So that's
Right.
when we designed this course, and we made sure that this masterclass covers that. So as the starting point, and from this starting point, you will have many different ideas, many different solutions come up when you are in the session. Okay, my scenario is this. How am I going to take that roadmap? How am I going to develop my own roadmap for my own learning? Like you just said, right? You coming from finance. Okay, I have a totally different roadmap from somebody in procurement. How are we going to take that? Your trainer is going to help you with this. Okay, but that's what I said. Let's get started with this this AI SAP AI Masterclass. That's going to get you started, and then obviously, and you're right. There's so much information out there, and people are so confused. So this is why we designed this course, and that's why we have this. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you. No.
Sorry to interrupt in between. When we will go through the course, we will see this SAP build, what are the components. We will showcase you that, let us say you're building some problem statement and you're solving something. SAP has been provided several pre-built solution for you into the same thing. So you can take a reference of that. Let us say you have a problem statement for any procurement business, like approving the sales order, and SAP has given you the workflow also. Get my point. So you can take the reference and then
Got it.
you can utilize it directly into a solution. But for reading those solutions, in implement. Getting my point. So without ABC, how you can make the sentences? Okay, so so that part is there it itself. SAP has lots of material. We are also providing, as we have mentioned earlier, also we are taking this questionnaires from all of you. Whatever the problem statement you have, and you can send it to Alok, and then we can build a custom solution. And whatever solution for that, we will look into that, what exactly you're trying to do, and what kind of agentic automation you want to do at that place. We will talk about that seriously on.
And also, I want to add something. Just because you have sent a question, we are not going to try to impress you by an answer. We are not. If we know the answer and we know we can help you, we will let you know. If we cannot help you, we'll be like, hey, I don't know. Simple, because we don't want to provide you just some information. Whatever we provide, as you've seen from my profile, we provide the right information and the right resource and the right direction and roadmap for you. We'll do that. Okay. So once you send us your question, don't expect a beautiful answer from me or anybody else. Okay. We will evaluate that. And if we can help, we'll help. If we can't, we'll tell you.
No, absolutely. Thank you both for taking time. I know a lot of people are waiting, so I will step back and let others.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So I had a couple of questions, but most of them have been asked through the
already
friends. But still, I would like to keep a brief remaining questions.
Yeah,
Question
please.
1: we have, loads of course and video sessions across the board on ZaranTech website. Will these sessions will be added to the same pool later on in the future?
Yes.
And secondly, can I have access to these sessions in case I'm not able to join these instructor-led live courses in next?
Every session will be video recorded, so you will never miss a session. Every session will be video recorded. So every session you attend is video recorded, and the video recording will be posted on your learning management system. So you will have access to all those video recordings at any time. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, got you. Thank you. Awesome. That's all.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, look, I have 4 queries. So the first thing is that regarding the certification C_AG, I have been preparing since October, but in November 24, they changed the course entirely. So now what I see is they have introduced a different way of taking the exam. Like they are taking scenario based. The last session will launch for 2 hours, and I feel like check with a couple of colleagues and they are not even able to pass it out because whatever they try to answer in different scenario, it is not there. So earlier it was like question based. Now it is like a scenario based where you need to do the mapping. So will this certification enable me to address, like, given any scenario for the question in the exam, will I be able to complete it? And the second question is, when I was preparing for the GenAI, the concept was too vast to even grasp. So when like Agentic AI, Hub AI, CAR, LLM, RAG, it's very, very difficult for me to remember. So right now I'm facing the same challenge which when I faced in like transition 2.0. So how this course will enable me to remember the concept or understand the concepts better. And third thing is that, so earlier like BW went, HANA 2.0 went, HANA Cloud went, and now DataSphere, BDC, and GenAI. So how much is the validity of this GenAI? Because in another 2 years, if new thing is coming up, again, if this becomes obsolete, like, again, it will become a challenge, right? Every once in 2 years, we have to keep upgrading ourselves. So how can we envision ourselves, like how long will be the validity of this GenAI so that we can upskill ourselves? And fourth thing is that, can we have only the recording only session available? Like for the other courses, I took in only the recording session. 699 is, a bit high for me at that moment. I mean, but I really want to see the
we surely will have the recordings here available after the first batch is done. But right now we don't have the recordings because we are not doing. And this is the certification. I was just trying to get to this particular post where I posted a post about how the certification has changed and what you have to do, all of that good stuff. I posted right there. So you can see this post. But when it comes to recording, we don't have any recordings for this session. This is the first time we're doing a public batch, so we don't have recordings.
Totally
Once it is available, you will find it here.
Yeah, sure. Down the line, 6 months also, it's fine. Like I can wait.
Yeah, you will find it.
I just wanted to other questions, like how to get prepared for the certification and validity, and the challenges in understanding that, like how this course will help. So these three things I wanted to understand.
Go on. Yeah. If you want to take that question, how this training will help them for that generative AI certification, that'd be great.
I have cleared the generative AI certification this September. So whatever the things we will discuss, they will talk about RAG. They will talk about how to create the prompt LLMs. They will talk about promptings. They will talk about LLM and then few of the deployment scenarios. So basically, this things will be whatever the things we are going to discuss. It will come absolutely covering 90% of the use cases also. And on top of this, this session is going to help you essentially on top of that. So whatever the SAP, if you will see this learning contents, we are providing much more on top of this, discovering SAP business as so. This is only a consolidated effort, but we are discussing more deep into that. What is RAG? What is AI Launchpad? How you can enable those AI core services and everything, and how you can build a custom solution. So still, this is basics, and you are going to clear it out with the passing percentage. I can not assure you, but we will make that effort on top of that.
And just to add something, I always wanted to add this. As you all know that if you are a college student, which no one here is, or you are with a valid college email ID, or you are a professor, you can get Learning Hub completely free. You can also get access to two of those certifications completely free. If you have anyone in the family, who's going through college or whatever, anybody, have them do that. And then you can also share that access and kind of learn from the Learning Hub and all that stuff, because then you get everything for free. And the whole step-by-step process of how to get that for free, if you scroll through my profile, I've explained one place. You get completely free access to the Learning Hub, which, like when you're here, there's so much limitations, under the certification here, when you go prepare for certification, you'll be able to see something, but not everything. But our course will cover all of that stuff. So, but what I'm trying to tell you is that if you have a family member or a friend or a cousin, whatever, whose kids are in college, tell them about this thing that, SAP offers 2 certifications for free and a full Learning Hub for free. So they can always have access to it. If they allow you, you can use those to learn as well. Just saying, that's something a lot of people have used it. But since we are all, senior, I've got a 22-year-old daughter and she's in college. So, I can get that access myself for free. But we already have like 3-4 accesses. So just saying. Okay. as a tip. All right, we'll take some more questions here. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you. I have 18 years of experience in SAP FICO module. And, I am looking to upgrade my AI skills in FICO area. So I've seen your courses, current course and Gen AI developer certification course. And I have seen one more course, Business AI for Finance and Spend. Is both the courses are same, or that course have to be taken after this course? How it is?
That course, you answered your own question. That course has to be taken after this course.
Okay, so that course will cover what it will cover, that course, Business AI for finance and spend.
Okay, you want to cover that? You want to talk about that? I mean, I know you're going to go in detail, so
Yes, Alok.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Please.
Whatever the scenario we are covering, that will be one of the use cases, procurements, which will be handling this. Okay, we will be not going to deep into that. So, but you can explore later on that. Getting my point. Whatever the exact
What
scenario
I'll
we are.
do on top of that, I will send you that course curriculum also. Okay, both the curriculums. I just posted the names. I will post the curriculum because then it is chapter wise, module wise, and each topic what is going to be covered. Okay, please do me a favor. If you don't mind, send me an email so I have this. I'll remember, because I know after this call I probably will get about 90 to 100 emails, which is fine. I'll go over each one of them. Please ask that question. I will have a detailed answer, curriculum, documentation, everything sent out to you. How about that?
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you a lot.
No problem.